love hearing women's pop shit.
I just need tell it, maybe later you could show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit. Windy City, she blowing me kisses. No, 30 degrees, way too cold, so hold me tight. Will I see you at the show tonight?
Hi everybody, and welcome to A Stylish Life. My name is ShaKayla, and on today's video, we're going to be talking about some of the music that I'm currently listening to. I know this is a little bit different because mostly on my channel we talk about like fashion, lifestyle, or business, but music is a major part of my life also, as far as like music generates so many ideas for me. Like, I always got a playlist. I love a good hood jam. Like, music is very important to me, and it helps me to be able to work. It motivates me and inspires me in all types of things. So I wanted to tell you guys some of the things I'm currently listening to. So first up is, I finally listened to Kendrick Lamar's new album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I love Kendrick Lamar. Like, I love rap, and I love good rappers though. Like, I love Jay-Z is one of my favorite rappers, Kanye West, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, like those people, I love it, okay? So I finally listened to the album, and like I said, 10 out of 10. I'm gonna tell you some of my favorite songs. One of them is N95. The second one is Rich Spirit. Next is Die Hard. Purple Hearts, that has Summer Walker and Ghostface on it. Count Me Out, Hill with Kodak. Like, the album is so perfect. It's been a very long time, since like years since we got a project from Kendrick, and I feel like this one was the perfect way for him to come back. Every time I listen to it, I get chills, and it's just a great piece of artwork, honestly. Very well put together as always. The lyrics are top notch. I love the features. Like, everything about it is amazing, honestly. Like, it's a great project of work, and I feel like he's very vulnerable in this album. He's very honest in this album. We are, you know, I won't say we're post-pandemic because we're still in the pandemic, but we're coming off of COVID, and so many things happened. Like, the world was in a big shock, and people went through a lot of things, and I feel like he's coming out and kind of just like explaining what he's been going through and talking about his feelings, but it's also like some turnt songs kind of, and uplifting songs, and I love it. If you have not listened to it, go listen to it. I definitely listened to it late because I like to listen to things when I like to listen to it, not, you know, when it first come out. And not necessarily I don't listen to it when it first come out, but I don't listen to something just because everybody else is saying it's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to listen to it when I want to listen to it versus rushing to listen to something, because I also feel like certain music fits a certain vibe, and I kind of have to be in a certain like mood, I guess, to listen to certain music. But his album is fire. I love everything about it. Definitely go listen to it. And yes, Kendrick never disappoints. Like, I don't think there will ever be a time that he could or would disappoint. Like, the artistry is literally there. It's not just about, you know, making a song. He is an artist, like a good artist at that, and it's very rare, especially now that we get actual good artists, because anybody can make a song. But next, a new artist that I'm kind of really getting into. I love his music. Blast, but it's an X instead of an A. I think that's how you pronounce it. But a few songs that I love from him is About You and Talk to Me Nicely. I feel like his sound is so like great. Like, he gives you rapper, but he sings, and I feel like his music, since he sings, his music is not too singy though. Like, it's, I don't know how to really explain it. Like, it's a great vibe. Like, I think he's from LA, and he definitely gives that, or he's from somewhere in California, and he definitely gives you that vibe. I first heard one of his songs on somebody's reel a couple months ago, and from that point I was like, who is this? Let me go listen to him. And every song that I've heard, especially the two that I just mentioned, definitely a vibe. Like, love it. He's great, and I definitely would see him in concert if he came to Detroit. Next, I know y'all know that Beyonce dropped, and she's dropping again in a couple weeks. It is currently, I think, the 20th, July 20th, and she's going to be dropping her new album on July 29th. We haven't got a Beyonce album in a minute either, but what she did release maybe like 2 weeks ago was Break My Soul, her single. And I like it. I know a lot of people were talking about it saying that they didn't like it, but I personally like the song. I feel like right now the current state of music and true artists is that they're trying to change the narrative and trying to change the mood of everybody, because we all been going through it. It's been a lot going on. Like I said, COVID, the pandemic, we in a recession. Like, it's been a lot, inflation. Like, it's been so many things going on that people just need something good to happen. And I feel like artists are trying to bring that. Like Beyonce, I feel like with this song, that's literally what she's talking about. You want to break my soul, quit that job and go do something that fulfills you. Not quit your job and now you broke, but go quit your job and do something that actually fulfills you versus just something that makes you money and you're miserable. Talking about us being back outside. We was in a house for a long time, and now we are able to be back outside. Still a lot going on, and outside costs $1 million, but we have the ability to now, you know, go out and do things versus maybe like a year ago we couldn't do that. And like I said, people were saying they didn't like it, but I personally like the song. But I just also feel like not everybody wants to be motivated. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a lot of people, they want to turn up. Like, all they want to do is turn up, and they want to hear what they expect for an artist to create. And I'm an artist, but I'm not a musician. I'm an artist in a different capacity, but you cannot tell an artist how to create. Most times as an artist, whether you're a painter, a designer, a stylist, a musician, a poet, you're creating things off of your experience and what's currently happening in your life and around you. You cannot expect a certain thing from an artist when you are not the artist. You get what I'm saying? Like, as a fan and as a listener or consumer, you can be like, I would prefer to hear this, or you wish they would do this, that, and the third. But I personally hate when people be like, I miss the old so-and-so, or they need to make music like this. Well, that person not that no more. You're not doing the same things that you used to do, so how can you expect them now in a different point in their life to still be making music about old things that are no longer relevant to them? So I hate that, and I feel like Beyonce is someone that people do that to a lot. But I personally like the song. Like I said, very motivated and inspiring. It is a different sound. It's house music, but it's still a vibe. Like, people were saying it's Hollister music. No, black people invented house music, and she's bringing on a different sound. She's at a different point in her career now. Beyonce has been singing since she was a child and was in Destiny's Child, and now she's a solo artist and has been for a decade now. And so she's in a different point in her career. You're going to get different forms of artistry from an artist. A true artist, you're going to get different things from them at different points in their life, and that's just is what it is. But music is a form of expression, and I really just feel like you're gonna get different things from an artist at different points in their life, and you can't really have an expectation of what you want them to give, because this is their expression. You can't really tell anybody how to express themselves. But definitely can't wait until she drops the album to see what's going on and what it's all about and what's gonna come after that. We might get a tour, you never know. Beyonce ain't been on tour in a minute, and I will be there. Hello. But moving on to Cardi B, and if you see a gnat like flying, please don't mind it. I don't know where they're coming from, but it's gonna irritate me, and I know y'all can probably see it, so I just wanted to address the situation. Anyway, back to Cardi B. So she released her song Hot Shit maybe like 2 weeks ago, featuring Durk and Kanye West. I have not watched the music video, but I have heard the song, and the song I like it. I think it's a good song, right in time for summer, because I feel like Cardi hasn't dropped anything lately, but I like the song. I heard that the video was fire too. I did see some snippets. From what I saw, it did look great. It's styled by Law Roach, and the promotion like stuff for it was so good and so well done. It was styled by Colin Carter. I think she was in Archive Moogler. Once again, if y'all watched my favorite stylist and client duo video, you see me talk about Colin and Cardi. If you haven't watched it, please go watch it. But yeah, I definitely liked it. I think it was a good song. I think it was a good way for her to come back, and I think those are great features. She's never done a song with Kanye, and I don't think she's done a song with Dirk. So yeah, I like it. Next is Ken the Man. Ken the Man is a girl that I love. I love women rappers, female rappers. I love it. I love hearing women pop shit and talk how they want to talk, because we should be able to. Back to Kim, Foxy, all that, like, I love it. I live for it. So Ken the Man is definitely someone that I love. She released a EP, I guess, or like 2 songs maybe like a couple months ago, and I definitely love them. Feeling Sexy is one, Enjoying Them is the other. If you have not heard it, I definitely suggest go listen to her music. She is still like an up and coming artist, so she's coming out with more projects, but definitely go listen to her if you have not. I know y'all heard Mind Your Business with Lakia featuring Lotto. It's a great song. I love it. It's definitely a summer vibe. We Not Humping remix, love it. I love Flo Milli's verse. Like, Flo Milli is that girl. Mana Leo, is that how you pronounce it? I like her too. Being Down Your Block, that was a great song. But on the topic of Flo Milli, Conceited, I like that song too. Like, Flo Milli can really rap, and I love her. She definitely gives the girls what they need. She creates the music she wants to create. She has her own flair, her own style, and I love that. I love when the artists can come out and truly be themselves, and not just with their music, but with how they dress, the creativity in their visuals. Like, I love it. Be yourself, period. Next up is Drake's album, Honestly Nevermind. I think it came out maybe 2 weeks ago. I know a lot of people have been saying they do not like it. I have not fully listened to it. I did like 1/2 run through of the album, so I have not heard the full thing. People also were saying that it was giving like oomps music, and I definitely can say that I do agree with that, but I don't think it was horrible from what I've heard so far. I definitely think he's providing the vibes that it definitely gives me vacation on an island. So yeah, I can say that. And I do like 2 songs from the album that I've heard, Sticky and Jimmy Cooks, I think it's called, featuring 21 Savage. But I don't think it's a bad album. I definitely think it gives you vacation on a tropical beach, looking fine, looking fly, spending money. Somebody also said that y'all don't like it because this is for men with money, taking fine women on vacation, and I cannot say that I disagree. But I definitely feel that all the artists right now are kind of just, well, the predominant artists and the people who are truly artists and not just making music, I feel like they're trying to lift our spirits, to put us in a different mindset, to tell us that everything is okay and that we gonna be all right, and that we are going into something better. And I think that they're trying to lift the vibe, but I feel like a lot of people are not attracted to that because they trying to turn up, or they want to hear a different sound. They want to hear what they want to hear versus these artists making the music that they want to make, and you as the consumer either choosing to like it or not. But I definitely hope you guys enjoyed this video and maybe listen to some of the songs that I mentioned, or check out some of the artists that I mentioned, and hopefully subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram at keepingupwithk_, and on TikTok, which is the same name as my YouTube name, ShaKayla Diamond. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.